Hey y'all, the question of the week is what goes into a high quality sofa? And I'm gonna break it down for you in this video over 3 price points, but I have a more detailed explanation if you go to contentedinteriors.com, scroll to the bottom, enter your email, and within minutes you'll get that guide. But for now, let's talk prices and what's on the inside. And please don't cut any sofas open on the store. I cannot be held responsible for that. Simply ask the salesperson, or if you're online shopping, make sure you're reading about what's on the inside of each sofa. And if they don't tell you, you need to walk away. If you can't get an answer about what's on the inside of the sofa, you really don't want to know. Okay, so for a foundational, solidly built, and consistently comfortable sofa, plan to spend $2,500 to $3,000. And what's on the inside of that would be hardwood plywood construction, a no-sag spring system or suspension system, and if it's spring-based, that you're gonna wanna make sure those springs are no more than 3 to 4 inches apart. And on the foam, make sure that it's a high-density foam that is wrapped in Dacron, so you get nice, softer, rounded edges. Okay, if you want a sofa that's further crafted for longevity and more comfort, you're gonna wanna look for the following things. Oh, and also plan to spend about $4,500 to $5,000 as a minimum. You're gonna look for a solid hardwood construction where the wood is 7/8 of an inch thick. You're gonna wanna look for a no-sag spring system with the springs spaced only 2 to 3 inches apart. And you're also gonna wanna make sure that those springs are reinforced toward the front of the frame so that the user or the person sitting on the sofa doesn't feel those springs digging in. And obviously the high density foam still applies here. Sometimes you might get some down wrapping in there, but most likely not too close to that entry price point. So the third level would be something that is supremely luxurious, is going to last at least a couple decades, and you probably will be able to have it recovered and passed on, from house to house and child to child. This is the Keeper sofa, and they started around $8,500 to $10,000. This is what we call a high-end sofa. We are also talking about not just hardwood construction, but 1 1/4 inch thick, solid maple hardwood construction. Okay, you're gonna want to have corner blocks and leg rails, dado joints or dado joints, depending on what part of the country you live in. Obviously a no-sag spring system with galvanized clips to avoid squeaks when you sit down. Also making sure the springs are reinforced at the front. You'll often get a down wrap or a memory foam wrap on these cushions, and note about that, sometimes you will see like a memory foam put in on cheaper sofas. That doesn't automatically mean that they're high-end sofas that you just happen to get for a cheaper price. Everybody has to make money. You're never gonna get a high-end sofa for a deal, no matter what anyone tells you. If these prices aren't the prices that you're getting, then something is wrong, okay? So there you have it. It's a lot of money, but it's like good shoes. Once you have a really comfortable piece of upholstery, it's gonna be something that you just luxuriate in and look forward to sitting down on. None of that like flat, numb butt when you get up that you might get from another sofa. So it is worth it to invest in upholstery if you sit much, and if you're like most of America, you sit quite a bit. So keep the questions coming. You can DM us on Instagram at Contented Interiors, or you can send us an email, which you can get from going to contentedinteriors.com. Thanks so much for watching.